Okay, somebody needs to hear this right now. God says it's your turn. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, not after 5 more delays, not when you're more qualified, but right now. Maybe you've waited long enough. And I'm not just talking about waiting in line, but waiting in life. And maybe this is possibly your turn now. Have you ever been in a restaurant? And I know to me, Cheesecake Factory is actually notorious for this. When you came there and you gave them your name, you said table for 5 or whatever. They say, okay, go ahead, have a seat or stand over there. And you see people that came in after you and they get seated before you. And you're like, wait a minute, hold up. I was here before them. And then in life, a lot of you all are sitting there seeing other people get promotions, jobs, get their finances in line, get healed, get blessed in many different ways. And you're sitting there like wondering, okay, did God just skip right over me? But what if I told you he didn't skip you, he's just preparing you? While you were sitting in the background, God was building your character. Have you ever asked you okay, I want to be more patient? How do you think you're going to get that patience if you don't have to wait on anything? It's kind of like people you're sitting there literally saying, I want to get in shape. I want to get stronger. I want to build some muscle, but you don't lift any weights. Something has to happen. You can't just lay in bed all day and eat chips and nachos and stuff and expect all of a sudden gain muscle mass. In life, while you were hidden, he is preparing your capacity. And now he's saying it's your turn, step forward and receive this. Psalm 75, 6-7 says, for exaltation comes neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But God is the judge. He puts down one and exalts another. So to put that in other words, your turn isn't based on favoritism. It's based on divine timing. And guess what? Your name just got called. Some of you, and maybe even for a while, have been the background friend, the one clapping for everybody else. And you're sitting there wondering, okay, when is it going to be my time? Well, maybe now it's time and God is about to move you from the background into the spotlight. And this doesn't happen because you demand it. God is not your genie where you get 3 wishes. This happens because you remain faithful. Think about David in the Bible when he was, out there with the sheep or whatever, and everybody else was getting considered to be the king. Well, when it was time, or even before time, God was like, I see you, David, and believe me, you're next. And when it was David's turn, trust me, nobody could block it, not even Saul, for those of you who know the Bible story. So let me share with you something very real. God does not forget the people who stayed faithful back in the shadows. Of course, if you're getting every prayer answered right on the spot, everything's happening wonderful in your life, and so you're like, oh, I'm faithful for God, I love God or whatever. I mean, that's easy. But when you've been suffering, when you've been praying and it seems like nothing's happened, and when you've been waiting patiently but remaining faithful, God remembers that. But here's the thing, when it's your turn, you got to act like it. Stop shrinking yourself. Stop thinking small. Stop disqualifying your own blessing before it even shows up. It's like it's like being called to the stage and you're like, who, me? You guys want me to sing or dance or something like that? And they pulled you up there. Yes, you. Get up there and grab that mic. Walk in the room like God is the one that sent you. This ain't all a bunch of hype. This is a heavenly announcement. Maybe it's your turn now to see answered prayers. Maybe it's your turn to finally say, wow, God actually did that. If you believe it and you want to claim it, drop it in the comments. It's my turn now. Write it on a sticky note and put it on your laptop and look at it every now and then while you're working. Do whatever it is that you need to do to remain faithful and not doubt. Remember, I say this over and over again. Remember to always stay faithful no matter what it looks like on the outside. Stay in prayer, don't doubt God, and just trust his timing. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and notifications so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you in the next one.